I missed the snowball.
I saw that. What's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Today I'm super excited to get Rob back on the channel. Rob, what's up, man? How you doing?
Not much is going on right now, Ash. Just a lot of CR grinding and really happy to be back on the channel.
Yeah, dude, you have been killing it. You're 9-0 in a Grand Challenge right now. You just finished a 12 win with this deck, and it's with the E Spirit. So I'm gonna go ahead and show the deck to you guys. You can see it on the right. I'm embarrassed to say I've not done the challenge yet. At the time of this recording, the day it was released, guys. Okay, give me some slack. You have some thoughts on the new card. There's the deck. There we go. Thank you very much. I'm really excited, man, because this deck looks really fun. Obviously, it's very similar to the deck that you shared here like a month ago on the channel, but so happy to get you back on. And also, I want to start the video out by letting my viewers know that Rob does stream on Twitch, and that information will be in the show notes below along with his Twitter information. Support my guests because it helps support me as well. Let's go ahead and press play on, let's do the 12 win first, then we'll kind of go play by play, then we'll do some ladder matches, your top 100 as well. Man, is this guy ever going to shut up and let the guests talk? So dude, what do you think of the two new cards?
Well, honestly, E-Giant was definitely a bummer. I think everyone can agree on that. But the E-Spirit is really exciting to me. Like, the fact that it can fully counter a Skarmy or, like, completely... It just changes a lot of matchups in so many different decks. So I wanted to try this new card out in Hog EQ, and it worked. So really
yeah, man. Like, so why do you prefer it, or have you not decided if you prefer it over, like, another one elixir card?
I think, it depends on what the matches are that you're getting, but for me personally, probably skeletons are a bit stronger than E-Spirit, but I haven't learned how to use E-Spirit as well. Because like I have 3 years of experience with skeletons in like 10 minutes with E-Spirit. So.
That is very true, but you seem to be cautiously optimistic about the potential of the card, I guess? Is that safe to say?
Yeah, I think it's going to be in CRL, like just a quick take, you know.
Okay. Do you find that this card is best suited in a certain type of deck, or is it all just matchup dependent? I mean, it's a one elixir card after all, you know?
I would think it's better in cycle decks and like pretty aggressive decks. I've seen it in like RG Cycle from Boss on Twitter. I've seen it in Oyasu's using it in 2.6, and like a lot of players are using it in 2.9 Expo now. So I think it's very cycle oriented.
Yeah. Yeah, and obviously a lot of people are just kind of testing it out today, so it's tough to say it's definitively better or worse. What about the E-Giant? I mean, he just got a buff today. Obviously, this video is mostly about the E-Spirit, but the E-Giant just got a buff today, and I guess they're going to be fixing like the bugs, the reflection damage or whatever next month on the card. Do you think that card will ever have any potential? Like, okay, let's pretend it's actually like where it needs to be stat-wise. Do you like the card conceptually or no?
Actually, I think I love the card conceptually. It's something different and dynamic, and I get players to start playing the game. You know, like, a lot of players are dissatisfied with the way that Clash Royale has went. Like, I know a lot of people IRL that just stopped playing because it was boring, right? So something that different and that new, if it's balanced correctly, I think is really good for the game.
Yeah, I totally agree. It just seems like right now nothing's kind of going their way. The dev team, like the game's still, like at the end of the day, the game's still a very unique, probably one of the better, if not the best mobile games ever created, just in terms of this game is built for mobile like no other game out there. However, yeah, it's just like I said, kind of a bad stretch right now. But you're like feeling the game, like you're doing really well right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've never done better. So
fantastic, man, fantastic. Well, talk about this deck. So how are we playing? And man, this is a long 6-minute match. Took you all the way to Then you let him have it a little bit at the end too. You let him, you dirty BMer, Rob.
I had to BM him, man. He's running Lava Loon. I mean, come on.
fair.
Kraken.
All right, Kraken. Doesn't seem like an Expo player. I don't know.
Well, let's see if he takes the king activation on my E-Spirit. I'm kind of intrigued to see what people do.
Yeah, right?
Oh, he tried it!
Ooh!
Oh, that was kind of scary.
Looks like another Graveyard, potentially, or Balloon Freeze. Let's see.
I would say it's either Giant Graveyard or Balloon Freeze at this point.
Okay.
Not many decks. Oh, okay, I had a little bit of lag on my night. It's kind of awkward.
All right, maybe it
is
Balloon Freeze,
looking
right?
like Balloon.
Yeah.
NATO, yeah.
And there it is. All right, so this one's a little bit more challenging a matchup. Excited to see.
Yeah.
So, Balloon Freeze, is it all about, the bomb tower, I guess, right?
Yeah, you can't be cycling bomb towers in this matchup.
Yeah.
Like, this could be graveyard actually. I don't know. It could be balloon. It's probably balloon. And he spams.
Right. So are you because you don't know what he has, but you're I mean with a cycle deck you're kind of just playing your own game, right?
Yeah, I mean you got to keep in mind what he might have.
Yeah.
But you don't let that dominate how you play it, you know?
Yeah. And here might come the balloon.
E-Spirit? Yeah, so E-Spirit here is gonna, do a decent job there.
Yeah, that was actually not bad. The thing is like I'm on the fence with E-Spirit, right? Because it's like Ice Spirit can do the same thing, kinda, you know?
Yeah, that's what I first thought too. Like, okay, he does stop a prince, but he doesn't do it as well, you know?
Yeah.
But like, there's so many situations. That's why I kind of like the card because it's their variability in the game, right?
That's true.
But I'm kind of scared of the freeze here. I doubt it's going to. Bro, who's spamming on Discord?
It's okay, we can't hear it.
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
All right, so all things being equal, I'm assuming Balloon Freeze are his last two cards. It must be with Lumberjack.
I'm trying to bait. So I use Snowball and I went Musketeer. I'm trying to bait him to go Lumberjack. Yeah,
okay. And here he goes.
Lumberjack Balloon. So here I'm gonna have an easy defense, and I'm gonna Snowball that off into my Musketeer range too.
Dude,
gonna counter, but yeah.
That was sick, man. That's textbook.
Yeah.
When I see a balloon lumberjack and I know they have freeze in hand, and actually when I just see a balloon lumberjack coming in my lane, I'm just like panic mode, and you're just like, yeah, I'll do exactly this.
It's scary for all of us, man.
Okay. You made it look very easy, and I like how you pull it
too much class
into the muskie, you know?
Yeah, no, that's the key.
That's the key.
I'm thinking, does he have NATO back? And so he does. Okay. Oh, I'm getting a lot of king active.
I was just gonna say, have you ever 3-crowned somebody without taking a tower? Has that ever happened?
I think once. It's not very often. But yeah. It's always fun.
All right. Okay. Well, about half HP on the king tower.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna go Lumberjack, so I pulled that back from my hog. So that's gonna be nice.
Okay. And now he's like, I've had enough of this king tower stuff.
For real, he's just no more, man. All right. Okay, he doesn't have NATO in cycle. It's gonna bowler, but I'm gonna get one hit unless he puts another card. Okay, I'm not gonna. Oh, I got a hit actually. Wow, that was nice.
Wow.
Okay, Knight, bomb tower, do your thing. Oh, interesting bomb tower. Totally calculated.
There's the freeze.
I'm gonna Ice Spirit. It's not an Ice Spirit here, but it did the same thing. Basically.
Yeah.
So, I actually think I prefer it to Skeletons at this point. Like, if I'm getting matchups like this, I definitely prefer it because he has a lot of troops where he can stun and like get value against like Inferno Dragon, Balloon, a lot of these cards. I'm gonna try to NATO, I think, into it. The Bomb Tower up high, E-Spirit to retarget that, like reset that. I mean, and my Musketeer should counter this fully. I'm gonna start EQing now just so I make sure I have a damage advantage because I'm up a lot of elixir, I think, or like enough elixir to start spelling, you know?
Yep. This is big. This is gonna be a big.
He's definitely gonna NATO this in, yeah, no doubt. Oh, look at that E-Spirit. That was so much value.
Yeah.
And now I'm cycle back another Musk now. So this is scary though. This is
he's gonna freeze. Stuff. There it is. All kinds of crap.
But look at my Musketeer Snowball put in the mad work. I think I won just because of the E-Spirit here. Wow. The editor can use that if you want.
Wow.
Yeah. This is a pretty challenging matchup.
Dude, too. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time.
Yeah,
but heck, that was really textbook, man. That was an incredibly well played match. I hate when we have matches like this towards the end of the video. It's like I want to. I mean,
you can edit it in front of the expo.
I don't know, editor. Please, no. You think? No. So actually, let's go ahead and just walk through the Sweep matchup. My man Sweep, if you're watching, what's up, dude? Another great Twitch streamer and pro player out there. And kind of walk us through the deck in general. Kind of, are you sending in just Hog E-Spirit, randomly? Or how are you using the card? Are you using it mainly on the defensive end? And then just feel free to walk us through kind of your play-by-play, too. So
I love starting off the games with Hog E-Spirit or just Hog in general. It's just a really strong combo, in my opinion, and it's really hard to stop. One of the things I don't like about E-Spirit, though, is that it's really easy to get a king activation. But
Yes.
with the Hog Rider, it's very hard for them to do that efficiently without taking a lot of damage. So like if you get 3 hits on the tower with the Hog Rider, but they get king activation, that's completely fine. You know, I would take that any day. So I think that's why it's a strong combination. It's very difficult to efficiently counter the card, and yeah. So.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and we saw that. I did like a messing around video of 2 like old YouTube noobs playing the card, and that's what we noticed too. Is that if you can make contact with the tower, or by proxy because of the 18 chain lightnings it has or whatever, if you can make contact with that hog with the E Spirit to the tower, man, the hog just absolutely annihilates it. So that kind of having that nice stun there. So kind of walk us through this matchup then, like what's going on through your mind here.
Yeah, so first off, I want to shout out to Graveyard Fan for creating the deck that Sweep is playing. It's like very wide, like mainstream now.
Sure
I've been making a couple technical misplays in this match, but I think this match is pretty 50-50. Like, can go either way. Even though he has a lot of counters on the Hog, I have a lot of counters in Graveyard, and I do a lot of damage. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to play defense, and I'm slowly going to chip him out. I'll use EQ and log on the defense in the Graveyard if necessary, and potentially use the E-Spirit on the Graveyard. It doesn't seem like it's the best counter right now, but I feel like I have to learn when to time it, you know, because it seems like it could fully counter if it timed well. But yeah.
Okay, so talk a little bit about, you know, deck basics, E-Spirit aside, right? So, and by the way, Graveyard Fam, indeed, gonna be on the channel hopefully in the next few days covering this exact deck that we're facing here. Oh, okay. So, what do you think in terms of, talk a little bit about Earthquake and Snowball and I mean, there's so many spells in this deck, right? Yeah. And remind us again, for those who didn't see the first video, kind of how do you recognize which spells to use and when, and how much attention do you pay early on to the matchup when kind of dictating that?
So basically, well, in terms of EQ, Snowball, Log, there's a lot of things you can do with these card combos, right? Like, it's not like Fireball, Log, where you have to do a certain thing just to kill a certain card. EQ, Fireball, EQ, Snowball, Log can be as effective, if not more effective to towers than, like, Rocket Cycle, Poison Cycle. Any cycle, really. It's very cheap and cost-effective. So there's a lot of variability here. You can EQ, Snowball, Log on Ewizzes, you can ship out Hunters, kill Musketeers, and just it serves as both spell cycle and also a necessary crux on defense sometimes. So like in this match we're EQing the Graveyard because we don't have many good Graveyard counters. So it's just, I think, a really solid card, and the combination is very strong.
Yeah, I really like that you're EQing the Graveyard, because it's something that we're definitely not really used to, you know? And obviously it's not the ideal, you know, not I guess the ideal hard counter, but it's something that you kind of use all of the tools, you know, as best you can. Like you said, you don't have an amazing Graveyard counter as is. So that's really cool. What about, like, you know, obviously EQ does so much tower damage, you know, for 3 elixir as well, and you're doing it right now in this matchup using EQ aggressively on the tower. So what about like in single elixir time in a situation where you might normally, say, Fireball a Musketeer? Are you EQing the Musketeer, like providing they don't have a building? Okay,
it depends. If you're up elixir, like depending on the matchup, I missed the Snowball.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's awkward. Yeah. But it depends on the matchup. Like if your opponent is able to put on a lot of pressure and you have to spend 7 elixir to kill a Musketeer, you almost never want to do that. Like it's actually not. It's like it's worse to do than a rocket. You know, so you don't ever really rocket when you're down on elixir. So it's the same kind of principle there. If it's a Musketeer, yeah, you don't do that in single elixir generally, as a rule of thumb. But if it's a Magic Archer and you need to kill Magic Archers and they cycle in the back, it's almost always a good play to EQ it, because you can EQ Log and get like 400 damage on tower.
That's true. Earthquake is so strong right now. I know you're a believer. I know I don't have to tell you that, but I feel like Earthquake is just, it's great, you know? It's great with the spell damage nerf.
It carries the deck.
106th in the world. Let's get inside that top 100, huh? Going into a match?
Bad luck. Art has the worst luck in the world, man.
Yeah, it does. Expo versus Earthquake.
And like E-Spirit also makes this really hard for him to even get damage.
Yeah, I wonder if he's running E-Spirit. Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah,
Anyway, here we go. Yeah, I was telling you, like, during the search time there that it's funny, E-Giant came out and literally, this is the first card ever in the history of Clash Royale that my inbox was not like full of pros or former guests, like in my inbox being like, yo, I got a great deck to share. I got nothing.
It's such a
zero.
It's not even a joke how bad it is.
It was pretty off. I was like pretty shocked that nobody was like, yeah, I got one deck for you. But E-Spirit, though, a lot of people have ideas. So here we go.
It doesn't have E-Spirit, but Ice Spirit.
Yeah, let's go with Ice Spirit here.
Okay. Fully cool. And as you guys know, if you watched the last video, which you should have, you go check that out. This deck completely hard counters 2.9 Expo, but Arda is one of the premier 2.9 Expo players in the game.
This is true. Do you know where Arda's from, by any chance?
I don't think so. I want to say Turkey, but I'm not 100% sure.
I was gonna say I never had him on the channel. It's funny because sometimes like with Expo Cycle or with Hog Cycle, like I kind of get in the habit of just having the same guests on over and over again, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, as you're doing.
Exactly, just like you. You're now Rob the Hog Earthquake guy.
Thanks, man.
No problem. So yeah, I mean, obviously against a skilled player, as you were saying though, he can still beat you if you make like a glaring mistake, I think.
I've definitely lost to really good Expo players.
Yeah.
But they can beat basically any matchup, so it's not much of a bar.
Yeah, so what you're trying to do here is like, when are you just picking and choosing your spots, or apparently you're okay with being
I'm just playing a bit chill out right now. Like I don't really want to spend too much and have him punish me super hard, so that's where my head's at.
Yeah, and I think we talked about this last time, but like it's not like you're just only using Earthquake against the Expos every time, right? You're switching up your defense quite a bit. We saw you bomb tower.
It depends. Like especially if I use EQ on offense, I'm kind of forced to. But yeah, generally you switch it up a bit. Nice fireball log behind there. My hog should still pressure. Okay, that's kind of awkward for me. Good Expo. Yeah, but like, look.
Yeah, it's so tough.
Yeah. He's gonna fireball. He missed the knight. Hold up. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can sneak a musketeer in.
Oh wow!
He predicted that.
Yeah, he did. I like that play though. It's sneaky.
Yeah, no, I got it from Royale'S. He's really Okay, I'm gonna start pushing the same lane as him, by the way.
Okay.
I think that's the play because he's gonna start cycling his troops in that lane, and that's gonna be tough for me.
Okay.
Like, look, I'm already even on that tower as I was on the other tower, right?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. And now you can just Earthquake every time.
Okay. So, GG.
Yeah, right? This is going to be exciting, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to fast forward 90 seconds if you guys don't want to watch this, the rest of this. But, hey, it's still, somewhat close. You never know.
That E-Spirit. I think that was a nice E-Spirit for me there.
I totally missed it because I was too busy.
Oh, it basically killed his archers and then splashed his Expo, so it gets a ton of value.
Yeah, do you think it's... I saw, actually, speaking of Graveyard Fam, I saw that he put a tweet out this morning basically being like, dude, why is the E-Drag gets 5 chains and this gets 7? That's messed up or whatever. Like, he was not happy about it. Obviously being Graveyard. Yeah, like, it feels like unlimited.
It's not the best news for a Graveyard
For Graveyard players, yeah.
Okay. That's on tower. Wow, that was unfortunate. It shouldn't really matter too much, though.
Yeah. Gets a little bit of damage, but still kind of splitting his damage. You have a nice lead still.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor Arda. Was this... Did you face Arda the first time you were on the channel, too?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's what I was saying. Like, he's got the worst luck of anyone here, man.
Sorry, Arda, bro. I don't know if you've ever even watched my videos, but I'm sorry if you do.
All right, we'll take the easy way.
We'll take it. All right, guys, we'll come back at you in the next match. I don't think you get it. Okay, there we go. You got inside the top 100.
Plus 43 for that? Okay, I kind of feel dirty.
Oh!
Okay.
Okay, you're 65th in the world. Let's hope for a more challenging match. We'll come back at you guys when we find one, okay?
Here it's a Lava Boy. Guys, we got the Lava Hound player.
All right, we got a Lava Boy. Here we go.
Lava Boy, Hog... Oh, no, wait, is this Lava Cage? Because he's got lava in his name. His clan and CWA notice him. Come on, Ash, you're doing my
Oh my god. Consider yourself noticed. Lava's alive.
This actually looks like... This does look like lava.
This is this guy's big chance, man. He wants to be noticed. He's in CWA Notice Me, and here we go.
And he's got lava hound. Okay.
And if he wins, he's guaranteed to come on the channel. If he loses, there's no way I'm going to invite this guy on the channel. So
if you lose, he's
Rob,
a bad player. Come on.
Obviously, if you lose one match, you're obviously the worst player. All right.
All right.
So lava clone.
No, this looks like lava miner. He went with the prediction miner for my musketeer. That was interesting. It didn't work, but it was well thought, I guess.
Dude, this is a big chance, man.
Yeah, no, he's got a big chance here, man. If he goes lava in the right tile, man, you know.
All right.
Got to be toxic.
This is quite a push here. You got.
So my bomb tower is gonna get a ton of value here. Look at that E spirit too.
Boom, boom, boom,
Doesn't
boom.
kill?
Oh my word.
Kind of
bomb tower E spirit, but.
So bomb tower E spirit, bomb tower death damage plus E spirit does not kill flying machine. Apparently, I didn't know.
Apparently not. No. We learned something new here.
Oof.
All right, so he wastes his cage. So is that license for you to take that tower?
I'm gonna go hog this land instead, because I can take that tower whenever I want. You know. Yeah, I think that's okay. I didn't get barbs. Hindsight, I wouldn't have one hog. Just FYI, I just.
You would not have gone hog.
No, because if I had he got a +3 trade out of those barbs, you know.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like it's not a good trade. I'm gonna cycle my E-Spirit. We're just gonna try to sack musks. That's like I have to cycle my two main counters to his lava hound in this matchup.
Yeah.
Which is just gonna be musketeer and bomb tower. I forgot if he had to fire. I don't think he's played a fireball yet, right?
He has not, but I'm kind of
Okay, there it is.
I'm worried about this double elixir stuff.
I'm gonna snowball that opposite lane. Oh, that also hit a Baby Dragon. That's cool. And look at the E-Spirit there, dude.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, and I think I won just because that snowball was really clutch for me too, right? And he doesn't have a big spell, so let's see if I can just hold on a bit. Okay, so now I'm gonna EQ because I can. Okay, well, that's perfect EQ value.
Wow. Dude, that last push, man. That last push, I was like, just like last matchup, I'm like, there's no way you can.
Dude, I'm kind of getting carried by the E-Spirit now. I'm a believer. Like,
you're a believer.
If I had Skellies, I'd be screwed.
Now we got to have the editor go edit out when you said that you don't know who's your favorite card or the favorite one.
You gotta do it, man.
Now look at you, man. 3 in a row. You're top 30, maybe. Who knows? Shout out to Lava Zalan. I'm just joking, bro. You can come on the channel.
I'm top 23 now. So that's cool.
Dude, 23rd in the world, the great Michael Jordan, or I guess LeBron James. But hey, we'll go ahead and end it there, Rob. Thanks so much for coming on, man, sharing the deck. And I think that it's safe to say that you become a believer in the little fella throughout the duration of this video.
How could I not be? Look at how much value the guy got. Oh, side note, Ash, you might want to blur out my trophies. I'm at 6666. But
we don't want to offend some of our audience out there. So thank you for the heads up there, Rob. Appreciate that, dude. Thanks so much for coming on the channel. Player stats and profiling, StatsRail.com. We have your Twitch information. We have your Twitter information. Anything else my viewers need to know about you besides that you're the devil?
That is pertinent information, but yeah, I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch a bit more. I'm gonna try to find a schedule, so just stop by if you want to, you know.
All right,
thanks for having me on.
No problem, man. Guys, that's gonna do it for the video. Huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Check out his information in the description below. Follow me on Twitter and also at CWA. I'll have the CWA Cup 2 announcement coming soon. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.